Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody had a nice, enjoyable, and relaxing holiday. Tomorrow we're about to start what I think is going to be an amazing week of trading. Some great news may be coming out with the stimulus, and that would move the stock market in a very nice way. We can't guarantee that, but some things are setting up nicely. Now today I want to do a video on a way that you can learn how to do trading and investing by using the tools that are within TD Ameritrade. Now TD Ameritrade is a American brokerage, but you can use it in many different countries, okay? This one in particular, if you're in the US or the UK, it's going to work just fine. You're going to want to go to Thinkorswim.com. Okay, that is the name of the platform that you use to do the trading. Okay, and then you're going to want to open an account. Now it is going to ask you a lot of information, including your banking information, but you can get to that portion and click on add information later and continue, and you can open the account. And what you need to do on there is look into starting a paper trading account. Now what is paper trading? Paper trading is how you practice stock market trading and investing by using what I can compare it to as like monopoly money or fake money, but they call it paper money. Okay, now be careful, because if you have an actual account, there is a paper account and a regular account, but if you didn't add money to it, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. You're just going to be dealing with the paper account. Okay, now what I'm going to bring up is one that I have started. Now this is the second time I've done paper trading on TD Ameritrade, and this is my paper trading account. This is like a fantasy account. You put in how much money you want to start with, and that's completely up to you. You can start with $500,000 if you want to, but in the group I'm in, Capitalist Academy, we all started with $200,000. I think we started in October. Okay, and we started with 200,000. Everybody started with the same amount. We sent in our screenshots, and we're all on the level playing field. And then we just bought and sold stocks since then, and every week we send in our screenshot of our progress, and this is what I have so far. Now what's interesting is everything in my paper account are not actually stocks that I hold in real life. Okay, I actually don't even have stocks in TD Ameritrade, although I am looking into doing that very shortly. I actually did fund it with a little bit of money, and I want to start using it more in 2021. But if you want to get used to how the software works, how Thinkorswim works, you can go ahead and open this paper account. Now how you know you have a paper money account is you look up in the left hand corner right here, and it'll say PM, simulated trading. Okay, this is not in real time. If you would like the values in real time, you can contact customer support and ask them, tell them that you know your reasoning for it, and they will adjust it for you. But I didn't do that. I think it's delayed about 20 minutes or so, which is not a big deal. This is for practice. This is for fun. This is for learning purposes. Okay, guys. So see here, it says delayed data. Now on a typical day, Monday through Friday, you know, you're gonna have the market open, and you know these values here that are in these columns are not going to be real time. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of the stocks I picked, and you know, I've been buying them and selling them over the past couple months. Now the first one, of course, is Apple. I bought 400 shares. I bought it at 121. It's now at 131, and you could see the profit, $4,243. Pretty good. Okay, next one, NanoX Imaging, bought at 33.47. It's now at 52.46. made 9,492. Okay, and what I want you to do in the comments, I want you to put, if you had a paper account, what would you trade with? If you could buy any stocks, if you had $200,000 and you could buy any stocks that you wanted, what stocks would you choose? And these are some of the ones that I actually have. Now, it's not all the ones I started with, because I do buy and sell them, but it's the ones that I have at the current moment this week, okay? Next one is Foresight Autonomous, which I think has a lot more room to run. This is another great one, okay? I bought it at, wow, 95 cents, and it's at $5.01, okay? Starbucks, another great company to have in any portfolio that's made money, okay? Xilinx Incorporated, they produce semiconductors, I believe. AMD bought Xilinx, and they'll be working with some of those, okay? I bought that at 134, and it's at 141. Made a little bit of money with that. UPS, of course, everyone has heard of UPS. All right, that's gone up. Diamond Peak Holdings, now that became Lordstown Motors, which I actually do have in one of my real accounts. I do like Lordstown Motors. I think they have a nice product, and I think their partnership working with Ford is going to be a positive one, and I think they have a lot of upside potential. Okay, now when you do the paper trading account, this is one of the bugs, or not a glitch, but it's something to be aware of. If you buy a special acquisition company, or you buy one of these companies that's going to change over and become another company, the paper account does not change that for you. It's going to continue to show as the shell company, okay? It's going to continue to show like the original ticker on there. So this, even though this is Lordstown and that has changed, it's still going to say Diamond Peak. That's just an example. That's something to be aware of, and it can cause some confusion. Also, sometimes it's a little tricky to sell them for some reason when you have the paper account after they do the change. It messes something up in here. Here's another one, Tortoise Acquisition, which became Hyliion, okay? As you can see, it's still saying Tortoise Acquisition. That actually took a loss because I had trouble selling this off. Activision Blizzard, another great one. Rocket Companies, this mortgage company, I think they're going to get huge. That actually took a little bit of a loss, but I think long term, that's a great one. Okay, this one, Schultze Purpose Acquisition, SAMA, that's becoming Clever Leaves. Actually, it became Clever Leaves, and I also have that one in my actual account. They're actually, I believe they're based out of Colombia, and there's a lot of benefits to that because there's not as much taxes and regulations and things of that nature, and they supply the Mary Jane industry. Okay, I'll just say that. I know I can't say certain words. Okay. Laser Luminar Technologies, okay, this is the company that's making the LiDAR for the cars to do the self-driving stuff. Very cool. I actually have this one as well. Switchback Energy have made a very nice bit of money on Switchback. It's going to become ChargePoint, which is doing the electric charging stations. Your gas stations are going to eventually one day have a lot of these electric charging stations instead of a gas pump. And that's what this is. I bought it at $16.26. Woo, it's at $46.10. Made $38,792. This was my big winner in all of my fantasy picks here. Pinterest, of course, love this company. A lot of great advertising, a lot of women come to Pinterest to shop. Nvidia, another favorite of mine, okay? Got in at $4.97, it's at $5.19 now. This just shows you over a course of a couple months when you're using larger amounts of money, how much money you can make. I mean, these are some nice little chunks of change here. General Motors, I don't think these are going to move massively, but I think in the next 2 or 3 years, it's going to be in something nice, steady, and solid to have in your portfolio. And I think they're going to come out with some cool electric vehicles as well. And I love my American car companies. Sorry guys, but I'm not a NIO fan. I'll buy Tesla all day long or another American car company. I'm not gonna I'm just not gonna throw money at NIO. Why would I care about that? Okay, Ag Eagle Aerial Systems. Okay, one of my favorite, actually my favorite stock, drone stock, if you want to know about that. I've talked about it a ton. You've probably heard me go on and on about that. They do drones for agriculture, and also soon we'll be doing drones for package delivery. They manufacture and test them out for other companies to make sure they meet the safety criteria. Very, very important service. The drone age is quickly approaching. That made me 2609. Now this is all fake money, guys. This isn't real. But, you know, this was fun to do, and I've actually made a decent amount. I'm almost at 300,000. I started with 200,000 2 months ago. That's pretty good. I'm not even winning the tournament. Another student has turned 200,000 into a whole lot more than that. I think he's up to like almost 400. He's almost doubled his. So very good. Workhorse Switch is a data company, amazing data company. There's going to be a ton of data storage that we need to manage. Workhorse, of course, everybody has heard of Workhorse. It's only made $1 because I bought it at $23.14 and it's only at $23.15. It's gone up and down quite dramatically, but I think that's one that people are going to be glad they held for the long term. But I can totally understand if people get tired of waiting for Workhorse, because it's just always news that keeps getting delayed. But long term, I think that's, you know, honestly, that is a good choice. Okay, so it shows here, started with 200,000, now it's at 296,568.96. So yeah, I got one more week of the contest, and then we'll see if I am in the top 3. If not, it was fun to do anyway. And these are nice stocks to highlight. I think a lot of these are good choices. They're not the absolute best. They're missing a few that I would definitely put in here, including Tesla, and in the biotech field, CRISPR is missing out of here. CRISPR, I think I'm going to try to sell a little bit off of 1 or 2 of these and grab some CRISPR. I think CRISPR into next year is going to be a lot of FOMO on CRISPR, because they are making strides in helping to eliminate disease and correct the genes that cause disease and cause a shortened lifespan. Okay, guys, who wouldn't want to live longer, right? Well, most people would, not everybody. Okay, guys, so anyway, if you'd like to do this, this is absolutely free. All you have to do is sign up, and if you have any trouble setting the account up, go up here to the top. I've used them before and they were absolutely fantastic. I click support, and you can do a support chat. All you have to do is say, I want to start a paper trading account, and tell them what amount you want to start with if you're having trouble doing that, and they will set it up for you remotely. They were very, very nice. Have to give TD kudos for their great customer support. Okay, guys, and there's also a lot of free tutorials and educational tools within this as well. Once you download it, you can go ahead and explore. There is so much to learn, including the amazing charting software that comes absolutely for free. With this, I would highly recommend becoming familiar with this. If you're really serious about trading and investing, this is one that you want to be familiar with, even if you don't use it. A lot of it is similar, and the terminology, and just get a feel for it, because a lot of these brokerages, the online apps, have some similar features, okay, especially in the charting. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your stock picks would be going into the end of the year. Guys, have a great trading week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Peace.